Thank you all for coming. Today we are here to talk about how public toilet can best be improved. Shall we start? In my point of view, public toilets can best be improved through education. By educating public on proper hygienic procedure, this will avoid toilets from getting dirty and avoid foul smelling from arising in the toilet. For example, we can put signs perfectly laminated on the walls to tell people to use hand dryers instead of wet paper towels. This is because wet paper towel tends to get all over the floor and sinks all the time in the toilets, resulting in the foul smelly, unpleasant view in the toilets. Another example is that we can educate people about the menstrual hygiene management. For example, women should be using scented pad instead of regular pad with no scent on it, because when there is blood on the pad, usually the pad will give an unpleasant smell. So when women, they throw their pad in the toilets or in the sanitary bins. That's a good way to put it. However, this will lead to foul smelling in the toilet. Hence, we can educate women to use scented pad instead of regular pad to avoid foul smelling in the toilet. Do you have any other ideas, Candidate B?
Thank you, Candidate A. I think you gave very good opinions. So, in my opinion, I think a good toilet design will also help improve a public toilet. So, as anyone who has ever been overcrowded or uncomfortable in a public toilet will value a hygienic and a good toilet design. So, a well-designed toilet has to have a carefully planned layout with maintenance in mind. For instance, the design that is good is a planned layout where you minimize hand contact. For an example, providing an entrance that is wide enough to avoid users from contacting each other or crossing each other, which can avoid hand contact. Also, supervisors should enhance the electronic products in the toilet, such as the flush valves and the faucets, which are automatically run, where they can detect hand and they will automatically turn on. This will avoid hand contact, and promotes sanitation and perceived cleanliness because of the freehand operation. Furthermore, I think facilities is also important, such as waste bins, where we have enough waste bins in each male and female toilet, and also a separated waste bin for throwing away sanitary pads for women. So when we separate a waste bin for sanitary pads, women can throw away their sanitary pads, which could leave an unpleasant smell, such as Candidate A has mentioned. So this can provide a more clean environment and atmosphere for the visitors. This also implies for facilities for the physical disabled people, such as providing a separated stall for people with wheelchairs, for an example, where the stall must be wide enough for the person on the wheelchair to assist themselves from transferring to the wheelchair, transferring from the wheelchair to the toilet. And also, in this disabled toilet, they must provide hand bars and maybe a lower toilet seat for the person who has weak legs. And also, providing a separated stall for diaper changing, which is important, which can avoid a long queue in the toilet. Because we all know that changing diaper process is not a short process and it's not an easy process. So when we provide separated stalls for each people, we can avoid a long queue and promotes a better quality for the toilet. So Candidate B, what do you think about when we improve the design? Will vandalism more likely to occur?
I appreciate your question. So to answer that question, I think that if we use very durable materials for the walls, for the stalls, and for the floors, such as we use ceramic tiles, marble tiles, or natural stones, this is durable enough to avoid any damage to the walls, or which can also avoid marks from living on it. So it is important that we provide a good material, and we should invest a little bit more for the material so that we can avoid vandalism issue that is actually not easy to overcome. So that's how you improve vandalism from occurring. What about you, Candice?
Moving to the next point, I think keeping public toilet is not for cleaners or others than consumers, but also for the local authorities' responsibilities itself. Firstly, local authorities should conduct regular supervision on public cleaning, which is they need to do a timetable on regular daily and make it as a basis for that. Furthermore, local authorities should conduct regular supervision on public cleaning, which is they need to do a timetable on regular checking of the toilet daily. When the local authorities usually do a regular supervision, they will keep on improving the cleanliness of the toilet, and also more consumer will get to give their survey or their feedback on the toilet itself to the local authorities. Other than that, I also think when we do a regular supervision, due to the lack of clean on mostly public toilet, it will create a gloominess of feeling on the consumer, or the consumer will feel more uncomfortable when they enter the toilet. So when we do the regular supervision, the worker likely to clean the toilet more regular and also frequently, so that the cleanliness on the toilet will be kept.
Okay, thank you, Candice. I have a question for you. So do you think providing a regular supervision will affect the work performance of the cleaners?
I think regular supervision will cap the performance work on the cleaners, because we usually see that cleaners usually tend to have rest than work on cleaning the toilet itself. So when the local authorities are coming and checking on whether they do their work or not, so cleaners are more do their work than rest, so that the cleaning process is more frequently done by the cleaners, and also the environment on the toilet itself can be comfortable for consumer to use.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I agree with your candidate's point. But I think by improving the design of the toilet, it is a better way to improve the toilet instead of using supervisors. Because this is because no matter how many supervisors are supervising the toilets or how frequent the supervisors are supervising the toilets, it is depend on the designs of the toilet itself, and back to my point, it is depend on the users itself, either they are using it in the correct way or not. Supervisors can help, can assist in maintaining the toilets, but it depends on the toilets itself and the users to improve the management of the toilet.
Thank you, candidate A. But I have a question for you. Based on your point just now that we can educate people for that the toilet become more clean, but how we can educate the people, like which platform should we use?
Okay, thank you for your interesting question, candidate C. In my point of view, these educating people, you can do it using any platforms that are available. The easiest one is by using the social media. Of course, we can share posters, spreading awareness in the Instagram, Facebook, and so on and so forth about it. And another crucial way is by educating youngsters in the primary schools, in the secondary schools, about the importance of keeping the cleanliness of the toilets, so we can improve the management of our toilets in this country. That's all about it.
That's a great opinion you have there, candidate A. So I think it's time to conclude this discussion. I think we all agree that a good design for a public toilet is the best way to improve it. So thank you all for coming. Thank you. Teruknya kenapa aku buat muka?